Systems on. Three screen. AZ Stevens. Clear for launch. Every breath is gasoline, cold and chaos, pixels and pain. One mistake and you're out of the game. Screens glow bright, heat in my face. Digital track, physical race. Robin's voice cutting through the crowd. Send it, baby, we're running proud. No reset, no second chance. Heartbeat syncs with the engines dancing the noise. I find my adrenaline's my song. Full send nation, burn the line. Every lap we redefine. No fear, no hesitation. Stevens Motorsport domination. Full send nation, rise again. Full send nation, rise again. 40 cars deep, daylight fades. We ride the storm that the engine made. No walls hold when the dream's in gear. You don't drive fast, you disappear. Set up sheet tape to the dash. Tuned by code and a flash of cash. Sweat drips down, white knuckles burn. This ain't practice, it's my turn. Grip the wheel, feel the grind. Chasing ghosts through the online mind. Every lap a brand new war. I ain't lifting anymore. Full send nation, red line ride. Fuel on fire, hearts collide. Triple screen thunder breaking the chain. We don't quit, we live insane. In gears we trust. In rubber we pray. For every wreck, another day. You better hold that line, AJ. Full send. Full send nation, flag held high. Daytona dreams will never die. Stevens Motorsports built to win. Light that fuse and send it again. Full send nation, crank that sound. Engine scream, the world spins round. From the grid to the finish flame, we own the night. Remember the name. Yeah. Stevens Motorsports. Full send forever. Engines live, telemetry synced. Stevens Motorsports, lock it in. Fuel in my veins, fire in my chest. Every heartbeat's louder than the rest. The rig's alive, the lights go green. This is more than a race. It's
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for another round from the NASCAR Generation Series. We got Talladega tonight. Should be a good time as these guys got the next gen car tonight. So it should be a hard fought battle. Let's get a couple of things up on screen. We've got, like I said, week 10, it's Talladega Super Speed. We've got 75 laps, 3 sets of tires on this car. They do have one fast repair that they are allowed to use up until 10 laps from the end. So should make for a good race. Hopefully we don't see too many big wrecks tonight. Got about 16, 17 cars in the field for tonight's race. And it's kind of comical that this falls right during Talladega WNIS week. So it's been a very up and down week for a lot of us. So but as we look, we got Justin Bell out on track. I'll get this up so you guys can at least see who we're looking at. We even got Robin in the race tonight, so it should get real interesting, I'm thinking. How we doing, Michelle? I see your note about 10 inches of snow. That sounds absolutely miserable. It's finally warmed up here a little bit. It hit 16 degrees today, which is the highest it's been in a week. Actually, you've got me thinking about the weather as it stands here in Michigan. It's 3 degrees out right now, but tomorrow we got a heat wave. It's going to be 25. I'm all excited for it. And it keeps going up a little bit until we hit 30 on Friday, but still in the 20s. But I'll be glad to know when this winter weather is over. I'm done with it. So, oh man, been a long day today. We got we decided, me and the wife decided we're gonna go look at campers because we're gonna get a camper for the upcoming racing season, and spent most of the day walking around doing that. Got home just in time to get ready to put out the first episode of the Revved Up, new and improved Revved Up podcast. So that'll be coming out. I'm hoping I'll have that done tonight, so it'll come out probably noon tomorrow. You'll be able to find that on the YouTube channel, as well as we're gonna start uploading that to Spotify. So you know, if just listening to it's your thing, we'll have it up on the Spotify. I'll make sure to throw a link in the YouTube channel description, so you guys can listen to it. It's about an hour and a half for this first one. I expect when we get the first guest on, because we did not do a guest for this one, it was just me and Robin. I think we'll see probably 2.5 hours out of it. So like I said, if listening to it's more your thing, we'll do that, or you could do that over on Spotify, but other than that, it'll be up on YouTube for sure. So but I would expect that probably to drop around noon tomorrow. It may wind up over on Spotify earlier. I've never uploaded anything over there, so it'll be interesting to see how that kind of shakes out. But well, Michelle, if we could get them in the snow, we would, but unfortunately we can't. So because we got Korn on the top of the board. Oh, Robin coming in 10th so far on her first lap. Looks like Aiden's already done both of his laps. I think we're just about, yeah. We got Robin still trying to qualify. JD trying to qualify as well. See if she can move up a little bit. She's usually pretty good on the second lap. Wow, that was not a faster lap. I think somebody's a little rusty. I think that's what's going on here. You know what? I just realized something that I forgot to do because I was too busy talking earlier. We're gonna make sure that we get our graphics squared away. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a good thing I thought to look at that. We can turn that down a little bit too. All right. Well, we got these guys gridding up. Let's get the grid up on the screen for you. Zach Korn going to put it on the pole with a 53.632. Ralph Connor starts to his outside. Diesel Weasel, he's going to start third. Ethan Mosby starts fourth. Aiden Haller is fifth. Eric Cap sixth. Dustin Ray seventh. Justin Bell is eighth. JD McHaley starts ninth. Gary Freeman is 10th. James Phillips is 11th. Robin's going to start 12th. And a little further back, we got Gabe Griffin starting 13th. Ron St. Louis is 14th. And Phil doesn't count because, well, he's race control. That, and I think he's scared of racing his brother. I think his brother possibly beat him around here. He's probably going to slide in here and smack the shit out of me in a minute. We'll get that up on track. We'll get a couple of things out of the way. All right. I think we got everything pretty much set for this wild ride of a race. We should start seeing them roll off, I would think, soon. We're just waiting to see Ron grid up, and then I think we're good to go. And it sounds like JD McHaley, as per usual, is either eating or not paying attention. All right, let's get this show on the road. Oh, like I said, 75 laps. Hopefully these guys can just ride and let it roll. I mean, we've seen it with the WNIS this week. It's been very, very quiet in a lot of those races. So there was kind of talk that they were going to try and pull it off. But we'll see what happens here. And what in the hell is Diesel's car? All-Star Brawl 2. What is this car? I don't remember this thing. I don't even know what that is. Uh-oh. Phil's entered the room.
It's just me.
I was thinking I was going to need a duck because I just said that you were scared to race your brother on stream. You know, he wins.
So do I. Do I need to remind you?
Shut up. Oh, good Lord. Man runs one time every couple of months, fucking pulls a win out.
Yeah, that makes it even worse.
What is the track temp? Oh, hell, it's 121. What the fuck?
It's a corn race. What did you expect?
It sounds like I set this one up. See, they're already making fun of me in race. Oh, God. All right. Pace car is ducking off. We got to go all the way to the restart zone to get this thing locked, loaded, and ready. And we're off and racing. The question is how long before the first bad bump happens? That's the bad thing about this next-gen car. But it's going to offer some great side-by-side racing as I see Eric Cap trying to drift to the back already. Korn's going to lead the field out of turn number 2. Ralph Connor leads the top lane. And as Korn said earlier, it's very weird seeing Diesel in a green car. I don't know how I feel about this.
The way Diesel's been running, new look might put him in victory lane.
It could. He's gotten close quite a bit. Sounds like somebody already forgot that this car has 5 gears. I see Robin sitting in the back near Ron and Eric Cap. Probably a safe spot as Korn almost gets turned there going into 2. He keeps drifting up a little bit. I don't know if he's trying to give Diesel some air in the corner. How we doing, Mark? Looks like Ralph's line's kind of fallen back a little bit. Not the worst thing in the world. Maybe save some fuel. Because I see JD.
Mosby blinked out there a couple of times.
That would do it. I see JD jump to the top line. JD in that all-new Terminex paint scheme that B3 did for him the other week. And I think it's sharp. I like it. It's different. It's not typical JD. It's kind of clean.
Yeah, it's not overly flashy.
Yes. Very simple. A little bit of chrome. I like the white for some reason, though. It just... Oh, as JD gets bumped upward. A little bit of damage to the nose of that car. That was really weird. Oh shit, that'll do her. Diesel had a blink out, so he dove to try to avoid stuff and caused a little bit of damage. And JD's gonna have to get in line. He's gonna have to drop it somewhere because he is way off the pace. And just like that, Robin's moved up to 5th.
Like I said, they got like 28 and a half laps of fuel, so
we're going to see at least a couple of pit stops.
yeah.
Yeah, JD's got to get down because he is just... That nose damage is just killing him. Take a look at that really quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You can see there's a little bit of a gap in that left front fender hood nose piece. JD the smartass has come out. Oh man. Korn continues to lead. Then we've got Aiden, Dustin Ray, James Phillips, Robin, Ron St. Louis, Gabe Griffin, Justin Bell, Ethan Mosby, Gary Freeman, your top 10. These guys have single filed up front. Although, I'm trying to see who's leading that outside lane. It looks like Justin Bell with Gary and JD, and I don't know if JD's clean enough to help get a run to the front. As we see Korn and Aiden starting to kind of gap over Dustin Ray, James Phillips, the rest of the gang. Diesel's going to need a caution to get back into this. Yeah, now these guys are all in fuel save mode. And I spoke too soon. James Phillips to the top by himself. Robin stays low, goes to 4th. Well, Mark, it's not too bad. It's starting to warm up. We're gonna see 25 tomorrow, so getting better. Taking time, but getting better. got JD trying to come back to the front again. He must have some sort of wheel damage too, because I see JD, it looks like the car is skipping through the corner when he's up on the mid to high lane, which is really weird.
It might be skipping because of that damage. I'm looking at his wheel now, and it looks good.
Yeah, he looks like it kind of bobbles for a second, but I don't know if that's just Gary getting close and that's what's causing the bobble, but it's just kind of weird. So Mark, we didn't get too much snow, quite honestly. For us, it was just mostly cold as hell. Man, Korn has led all 8 laps, almost 9 laps so far. Nobody's challenging, but I think most everybody they just decided to kind of ride. Not really any wild moves going on, which is good. That's what you want to see in a super speedway race. But we've got Gabe to the outside, JD coming to him with like Gary right behind him. Let's do this. Go here, and then we're gonna go off JD's roll bar, which we can't see jack out of. There we go. We got the gyro. That gives us a little bit better view. He's got that thing just a screaming. 5th gear flat out. God, the car sounds so weird. And they're drifting back again as Korn and the guys are pulling forward. Yeah, JD's just...
Yeah, they can't get enough cars in that outside line to get the momentum going.
Yeah, nobody really wanting to go yet, which can't say that I blame them. I'd rather run single file and save some fuel, let Korn and Aiden burn up the fuel and tow you around, and so you can't stretch it. It's very strange to see, you know, a Talladega race where everybody's kind of single file, right? Like, it doesn't happen that often. So...
because too many people think they can win it on the first lap.
Also very true.
Or first 10.
Very, very true. Somebody's going to make a mistake at some point, because I feel like these cars really, they force the mental mistakes more, because you're so close that I feel like it really wears you down to try to drive it smoothly.
Yeah, it's just at that point of, you know, just lifting for a split second to let somebody in or to make sure they're clear. You can't do that in this car.
No,
because the second you lift off the throttle, you're getting freight trained.
Yep. It's definitely a momentum car. So you're usually flat out trying to manage by just using the brake to buffer off the back. But I think a lot of times what you see is guys get to a point where, you know, they've done it for so long and they just miss it for just a second. And that's where the mental mistakes come in, right?
Yeah, they zone out. They get tunnel vision.
Yep. The eyes start to get heavy. You know, your muscle memory kind of fades for a minute, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I'm awake. We're good. Oh man. I'm just wondering how long before people start to try to challenge Korn a little bit here.
I'd say nobody will until we get on the probably
Maybe.
about the first round of pit stops.
Yeah, I think once you start to see guys break off and start to pit in distinct groups, you know, I think that'll change. But most everybody just saying, fuck it, I'll save some fuel. And that's, man, I tell you what, it's so, at a place like Talladega or Daytona, that's a tough pill to swallow. Like, just ride and save fuel. Like, it's Talladega and Daytona. You want to go for it, right? Like, you want to go fast. I don't want to sit here and ride the damn line, but here we are.
Yeah, it's all about speed. I gotta go. But no. If you don't go, you could possibly win.
Right. Get Gary and JD trying to do something. They don't have anybody. Nobody wants to go up. And I see it looks like Diesel and James Phillips have hooked up together. So hopefully they can kind of run away from the pack. I think they need an extra car though to pull that off. Because here comes the pack chasing them out of turn number 4. That is, Mark.
Yeah, that last lap by, they were 9 seconds slower.
Yep. I do have Phil up here in the booth with me. Phil's actually our resident race control for this event. So while he's on the standings, he's not actually in race. And they start to go 2x2. If they get one more person, I think that they could go to the front on that high lane.
As long as JD can stay on the back bumper of Gary, yeah.
Oh,
no. Oh,
oh, JD's around. No caution? That was weird. Come back and take a look at this. I don't know if that was a bad bump that went weird or what. We're going to look at JD and we're going to go from the chopper. What happens here? Oh, Gary just got loose. There was like a foot between JD and Gary, and it just got loose. And then JD tries to save it. He gets Ron. JD getting pretty lucky with this, but I think he's going to have to take the fast repair regardless.
Yeah, he took 2 good hits on the front end, both on the left and right.
Yeah, I was going to take a look. See if we can't rear chase him. Yeah, that's pretty banged up. Robin with, I think, a little bit of damage. I know Ron was in that too. Ron actually don't look bad. His car looks clean. So I think if I'm him, I might save that fast repair.
Yeah, it looks like Robin just got a little bit of right front damage. Doesn't look like nothing else on the car's hurt too bad.
Yeah, Ethan, same boat. So I don't think it's worth taking a fast repair for at least Robin, Ethan, and Ron. You know, if it was me, I might ask him how much damage that was. Wow. JD just confirmed he only has 2 minutes of damage. What? Robin wound up with 9 seconds. You're telling me this car is more durable than an 87? The fuck?
I mean, at Bristol, you had the nose damage on the 87, and it was like what, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
JD can hit 2 cars, the outside wall, and get 2 minutes. Okay.
Shit if I know. And he already had some of that from before the race, or from before the big wreck. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I got Ron sitting on pit road.
Kind of wondering if I got Ron moving now. So he must have had just enough damage to say to hell with it, say the fast repair. Yeah, it looks like he's clean. Waiting to see JD move. Check his
Second
car.
group coming down pit road. I don't know if they're just topping off or.
JD looks like he's got everything fixed without using the fast repair, so.
Unfortunately, Aiden messed up his paint tonight, so he's running Gabe's 51 Premier paint.
Yeah, I see that. So we're going to have Aiden and Dustin to kick this thing off. Ron got 3.5 minutes. That car didn't even look damaged. I don't know if I'm
Unless he had wheel damage.
That could be, which realistically, the way that this car runs here, it doesn't use the tires at all. So I don't know. Sometimes the damage model in these cars just baffles the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's not real consistent.
No, because Ron was clean. He didn't have a bend on that car. 3.5 minutes. JD's nose was pinched on both sides. 2 minutes of damage. Shit if I know.
That did allow James and Diesel to catch back up. So
yep.
We're back up to a full tight field.
Ron going to join the back of the pack here. Pace car is going to duck off. We're going to go all the way to the restart zone. As long as Aiden doesn't jump the restart, we should be good to go. And we're off. Aiden with a good jump. Dustin going to slot in behind Korn. Everybody else follows behind. JD keeps it motoring around the outside. Winds up in front of Justin Bell. See if they can't get a second lane going. It may be too early to want to do that, though.
Yeah, I don't think people's got the commitment to be up there right yet.
Well, you've still got over 50 laps. Like, I'd get in line and ride. I mean, they were working great just before. I mean, I know Gary likes to be up near the front, so I'm not surprised that he's going to try to push that way. But we obviously already saw the midline gets loose for some reason. So I don't think I'd want to be on that midline right now. Mark, we don't want to see 5 wide yet. That's for damn sure. You want to do that for the finish? Let's see it. But I'm good on 5 wide right now.
Yeah, on lap 75, that'd be awesome. But on
Yeah.
lap 20, not as
No,
much.
not so cool. I'm honestly really shocked that these guys are doing 2x2. What's going on, Nate? And Rusty, it's all Dega all the time around here. I swear to God. If it ain't Dega, I don't know what it is.
This is like on a Christmas when they do the Christmas story for 24 hours.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what this is.
See, Gary's already getting loose again.
Aiden got loose that time too. Oh,
What?
I wonder if we have a crosswind.
Well, we have a 7-mile-an-hour wind, but it doesn't show me the direction. Track temp's 115, so it should be getting pretty decent. Now we're up to 8 miles an hour right now. Oh, JD is loosing around in the back. What the hell happened there? What happened?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like his car started to step out. It acted like an 87 on entry.
Yeah. I still don't think he's got that much damage. We had a 8-mile-an-hour crosswind. It's very, very strange. Yeah, because we saw Gary do it in 3 and 4, then JD does it in 1 and 2. So I don't know. I'm a little confused. I mean, I don't think these guys are upset because now it gives them a chance to fuel up again, so that way they don't have to necessarily do green flag pit stops.
Car's
But
bottoming out.
is that what it is?
Yeah, if you go underneath and look at JD's car,
Mm-hmm.
the left front splitter hits the track, and then it starts getting loose.
Cute.
That, and I'd say that crosswind's probably messing with him.
Yeah. All right. Well, while they're doing that, I'm going to step away for a minute and grab a drink. I will be right back. Well, it looks like Aiden's drifted back some.
Yeah, Justin was in that wreck with JD, had 37 seconds of damage. JD gained no more damage.
What?
Yeah,
I could
trying
see the
to
left
figure
rear
this
was
out.
fucked up. Mark, this
I
is
don't know
not
what
an
they've
open
done to
set.
this car.
Hold on a second. I can hear all of you. I'm just choosing to ignore you, and I was away to get a drink and a cookie. Oreos. Now, don't worry about it. All right, Korn's back up front. We got Robin to the outside. Yeah, Mark, this is the iRacing fix set, isn't it, Phil?
It's modified. It's
Slightly
created.
modified. Ha! James, Tom's not in it. Ha ha! Last I talked to Tom, I think he was through a little bit of alcohol.
We lost Ethan for a packet loss.
Whoops. Now you might see him tomorrow morning, but you ain't gonna see him today. Well, at least they're Oreos, Michelle. They're not homemade. I had to get Oreos this time, okay? Mark, you ain't kidding. All right, pace car's gonna duck off. Korn's gonna bring us to the start finish line. James, I'm not hosting it. It's actually Korn is hosting it. I will cover that at the next caution flag though, but it's going to be held out of the LRN Discord. All right, we're off. Actually, if it single files out, I'll tell you all about it here in just a second. As it already looks like it's going to start to do that. As Robin's kind of falling in behind Korn just a ride.
After the last two cars spun out in that midline, I'd be on that bottom line with single filing as quick as I could.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be at the top. Like, to hell with that. But Gary's going to try to go to the front with Ron behind him. I think that's ballsy. Ron already burned that fast repair earlier. Oh, Ron's loose in the middle of the corner. Or not Ron. Gary, my bad.
Yeah, I don't know if that was because Ron was shoving him or if it was just the car.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. As Gary goes to the lead, Ron drops down. I think Ron put himself in the better position. We'll see if Gary can hang on to it. Gary's going to go back to the front, but James, to answer your question, Korn is putting on a Daytona 500, the 87s. It'll be a custom fixed set that I'm building. I think sign up goes for another 5 or 6 days. Most of the details are over in the Legends Racing Network Discord. So if anybody's listening wants in, you should see that Discord link in the chat here. Just head over there. And you can get signed up, but there'll be open qualifying Friday, duels on Saturday, and then we're racing on Sunday. And I'll have the 500 covered as far as the racing goes, the qualifying and the duels. I already have a prior engagement for that Saturday, so we should have everything going. It should be a good one, James. And don't forget, I got my my Firecracker 400 coming up in. It'll be, I think, the week before the iRacing Firecracker 400. So last year we paid out $750 to the winner, which was pretty dope. I'm hoping to get more people this year. So, well, Ron continues to lead. Korn's second, Robin third, Gabe's up to fourth. The old man, Ralph Connor, he sits fifth. He's about as silent of an assassin as Eric Kapp is, I swear. But I see...
He's a sneaky old fart.
Gary got to the front, led a lap, wound up all the way at the back, and now everybody's single filed out on the bottom. I gotta wonder if that mid lane is just greasy as all get out.
It might be, because they started out at a 50% track usage.
JD's going to try it again. Gary's going to try to go up there with him.
Aiden got super loose that time coming out of 4.
Aiden looks loose in the tri-oval. We're going to come back here and look at Aiden really quick. I mean, it looks like that car is on the edge. I mean, I could be wrong because I don't drive this car enough, but that looks on the edge for this car for no reason.
The other thing too is I think this is only the second time we've run this car. And
see,
you don't have
JD
to
got
crank
loose
them.
again. I watched the ASAC car drift up about a half a lane and he caught it. That car getting loose again on you boys already? Yeah, JD confirming that the car feels weird. And then Gabe is saying he's been loose. Definitely a strange one. I think the car's bottoming and unloading. I think that's what's going on, like Phil said. It unloads and then it doesn't have time to catch back up, and then the car just goes. So we'll see if these guys pay attention to that. It would explain the loose in the tri-oval because there's that big bump in that bottom lane. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what's causing that. JD trying to get something going. Oh, man. There's some wild shit going on with Gabe and Robin. I don't know if somebody slowed up too much or what, but Gabe gathers it back up. You know what I think we're going to do? Because they're so close together, I'm going to step away, crank this thing up for a lap. Yeah, you could kind of see it a couple of times while we were there with it cranked up. These guys are getting weirdly loose in places. Well, Mark,
the thing that's getting me is it's the top three are pushing harder than anybody else, and they're not having an issue.
no. So,
I bet you if these guys slowed their hands down a little bit on turns, they'd stop getting loose.
and I'll bet none of them thought to change their,
Steering pinion.
Yep. They probably didn't even think about it because it's the next gen, and well, it makes things weird. So you might be onto something there. Because if I remember right, with the steering pinion, it's almost set to a 10-to-1 in this car. Like the old school would be like a 10-to-1. So
Yeah, it's quick with the baseline.
Now, Mark brings up a good point with the dirty air. These cars have a lot of dirty air now. So that could be another part of it. I know you can aero block like a son of a bitch now in this car. Oh, it looked like Gabe just pushed out of the corner. That was kind of wild. Ron continues to lead. Back by Diesel here. Man, you could see. Yeah, Gabe confirmed the car quit turning out of the corner. But we're not quite halfway there yet. Mark, I think if you're out in front, it's fine. I think it's everybody else behind it's causing the issue for. So, I don't know. I think the plan is ride, see if you can't get to a green flag stop, cause that separation, and then at that point, try to pick some people off. I think that might be the better play here. Ooh, they're getting a little twitchy. And I don't know why JD keeps swinging a lane high down the backstretch. It's like clockwork. Oh, Ron's loose! Save it, Ron! Oh, he's trying like hell! Oh, Jesus! Whoo! Oh, it's in the wall. That was wild. Well, he was planted until he wasn't. Ooh, JD loose again in the back. I don't know. Let's check what the weather is again. Track temps up to 122. Like, my God. Gary's gonna sling it to the high side. Yeah, the top three are nut to butt right now. Although I probably shouldn't have said that because my wife's in the middle of that. Never mind, I take that back. I retract. But they're pushing. I mean, Robin's right there on Korn's bumper. I think she's just trying to bubble push him a little bit and not really touch him. Korn continues to lead. Looks like Ron's rolling out of pit road right now. Still all single filed out. If we get a caution, Ron will get the lucky dog.
Loud Justin going in.
Oh God. They're starting to kind of stretch out.
Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing, JD has a rocket ship.
I wonder if he's just kind of figured out how to save some tire.
I think he's figured out how to draft it.
That could be
I mean,
too.
he is slingshotting everybody.
Well, it's just figuring out where you can get the run and where you can take it. And I think that's the hardest part. Like, you've got to wait for the opening to be in front of the driver in front of you. And then you've got to just sling it to the outside. And Ron.
He picked that up pretty good.
Gary's completely lost the draft. Oh, yeah, here comes JD.
Like it. Yeah, I mean, he just gets that run and he gets enough momentum to clear.
I think he just stopped checking up more than anything.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he didn't have enough. He didn't leave. There wasn't enough gap between Diesel and Ralph.
Yeah. Yep. Either that or he needs to side draft the mortal crap out of the guy on the low line to get the speed up.
Fortunately, he's probably going to drop all the way to the back now.
Yep, that's what I was just thinking. Unless he side drafts really, really hard. But if he does that, then he pulls. Oh, Robin got loose. Wow. She is stone cold quiet on the radio.
Definitely got her hands full.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, man.
Here comes a flying fossil on the outside with JD.
Can the flying fossil put it up front?
I think he's just testing. It's way too soon for him to be making a move.
I was going to say, he's way early. He got 25 plus laps left. Oh, man. I don't know what's happening on that bottom lane, but my old lady looks like she is all over the damn wheel in that car.
With all the rubber on the track, 122 track temp, that bottom line's probably greasy.
Oh, I'm sure it's greasy as all hell. As now you see a boatload of guys following the flying fossil. Mark, the man in the 54 is about the same age as you as he goes to the front and takes the lead away from Zach Korn in commanding style. Oh, Justin Belsus, he misses the field. Caution's out.
Justin does not hit anything.
That's impressive, and that's what Ron was hoping for. I didn't touch shit, he says. Let's roll that back and see what happened to Justin Bell. Oh man. I don't know if that was a bad bump or what. I'm gonna get the chopper cam if I can find it. I swear to God, it moves around. There it is. It just took the air right off of him. Man, he does a hell of a job saving her. Well, as Justin said, he didn't hit shit, but the flying fossil is out front. What is track temp down to 120 now? So, well, I don't think we're going to see green flag pit stops at this point. I think that is out the window. Got Ron coming around to get his lucky dog. Here comes Ron. All right.
That was earlier,
What's that?
right? But you also just got passed. I'm in the wrong channel.
You are. All right. Ron's going to get his lucky dog. I'll probably bring it back around, fix a little bit of damage. I can't imagine that we've used all the tires yet. Oh, Ralph blew his pit box. Big time blew his pit box. Aiden's going to come out with the lead here.
Ralph trying to pull a Cale Yarborough Junior Johnson from the 70s.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you can't pit that. That's not your car. That wasn't my car.
What's going on, Tyler? Yeah, so top 10 off of pit road. Aiden, Gabe, JD, Korn, Robin, Gary, Justin Bell, Dustin Ray, Eric Cap, and the Flying Fossil goes from first to 10th. Let's look. Let's see, 9. So Aiden didn't take tires. Robin did. So that explains why we've got some shifting of cars going on.
Aiden didn't take tires for as loose as he was.
He did not.
Oh, this is gonna get fun.
It's gonna get interesting. Oh, Aiden decided to come down. Whole lot of them coming down.
Eavesdropper.
Actually, there's a lot of them coming down. I think they got to be close on fuel.
They can run about 28.5 laps, so that would be close.
Uh-oh. Korn blinked out. And it sounds like he might be gone out of Discord, too. Are we 2 to go or 1 to go? Because I don't see him doubling up.
Oh, yeah, Korn's quality's down to a 22. He's getting kicked.
Yep, he's getting kicked.
There he goes.
That's going to piss him off.
No, he'll be happy.
Thrilled, I'd say. Oh, yeah, because on the second, it puts everybody to the back of the longest line. And with Robin, yeah, it's going to put Phil to the second, so.
Ralph.
All right. Well, it looks like Ron's got most of his damage fixed, so hopefully he can stay up with the draft. JD's going to kick this thing back off. Pace car is off. They got to go all the way to the end of the tri-oval. And we're off. Ralph's the only one on the outside lane. I'm going to expect him to probably drop to the back. You got Aiden pushing James Phillips forward. James going to jump to the high side with Aiden. Robin stays with JD. Too wide down the back stretch we go. Oh, James Phillips is getting one hell of a push from Aiden. He might be in a safe place with what I'm seeing up front. Holy moly. Single file for everybody but Ralph right now. Man, it looks like Aiden's car is just darting around.
I don't think he's used to the aero package on this car.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's been running the 87, so I wouldn't be surprised by that statement.
But even when I was out there practicing with him, it took me about 5 laps to get used to the steering and how the air being behind somebody affected the car.
Right.
That, and he loves touching that apron.
Yeah, he does. In this car, you don't want to do that.
He needs to get off his left rear quarter.
They've pulled out a little bit of a gap. The question is how long is Aiden going to push him before the car blows up? I mean, I think he's got to be screaming on temperature right now. Aiden's got to check to get off to get some air. Gabe almost runs him over. Aiden's going to go right back to pushing him again. And he is glued to the back of that thing. I mean, they are reeling Korn in right now, but wow, these guys are flying at the moment.
Problem is, I don't think they can keep it up for 23 laps.
I don't think so either. I mean, everybody else is kind of in line. Ooh, that almost got ugly. They're catching Korn. Yep, they've moved up. Aiden's going to go around with Gabe to the bottom. See if JD follows suit or where they're going to go. James is a sitting duck right now. Oh, this is getting hairy. 3 wide back by Korn. Two wide in the back. Everybody's rolling clean still.
JD and Robin's just waiting.
I think so too. I think they see what's going on out the front windshield. And I think they're just biding their time. Not really a point to push. You're not going to get too far away from the pack with just 2 cars. So
Don't try to lead that outside pack and get one of his laps back the hard way.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, if Korn can get up in front of him and then get a caution right after he gets to the front, he'll be right back on the lead
2
lap.
laps back in 1 wreck.
Yeah, that'll be wild. Yeah, Korn is trying like hell to make it go around that outside with Justin Bell helping him. I think Korn's help is falling apart. He's just going to have to tuck in and ride at the moment. Getting a little chaotic behind Gabe. I saw JD kind of wiggle around. I don't know if we're starting to see things get hot again. Check the weather. 121 the track temps. So it's not the hottest that we've seen. What was our cross breeze? Do we have one? 5 to 6 mile an hour. Aiden's gonna drift up. This is gonna let Gabe take over the lead. I wonder if Aiden started feeling it get twitchy and decided to move it out of line. Gabe's gonna lead this lap. As here comes Gary again. He's gonna try and do the JD thing and do the jump. Maybe he figured it out. Everybody pretty much single filed out except for Gary. Yeah, Gary just trying to side draft his way forward. Looks like JD Robin just cruising behind Gabe. They've got that buffer with Korn as lap car.
Gabe's, I mean, they got 16 laps to go. Gabe's a sitting duck.
Yeah, pretty much. If they could save the fuel, yeah. JD's white car don't look so white anymore. Looks like a car is splattered down the side.
Former leader, old James Phillips, dropped 7 seconds back. I don't know what happened to him.
I think he lost the back of the pack. This Gary's going to rocket around the outside to go to the front by himself. Oh, and JD got loose when Gary went around him. I don't know if Gabe's just trying to save fuel. Korn says to hell with it. I'm going to go help Gary. He's going to see if he can't get a lap back. And now we've got 2 lines formed up again. I think Gary's going to take over the lead. JD almost gets 3 wide. Ooh. Oh, good Lord, that could have been ugly. Gary to the lead. He's going to drop down. Korn's going to go around the outside. Ooh, Gary way up the track on that one. And he's going to fall back. Gabe back to the lead. Aiden's going to try and push Korn back to a lap back here. He's so far got it. Oh, good Lord, Korn, don't drop yet. He was going to clear himself across Gabe's nose.
Operative word there, try.
Gary's going to make it 3 wide with 13 laps to go. Ooh, Gary bobbles hard and gets loose. The bottom lane's going to out-accelerate Korn right now.
Robin is pounding that back bumper on JD. Here they come.
Yep. Oh, Gabe, stop turning.
I think Gabe was throwing a block.
I think it stopped turning. Way it looked, there was a lot of wheel in that car. Man, Korn is trying everything, and every time he gets close, he gets screwed. But JD McHaley leads at Talladega. And just like that, Korn drops to the back. I think there's something to be said if you lead for too long. I kind of got to wonder if the fronts start to kind of go away, which is a high probability.
That would also explain why the cars that are always behind pushing get loose.
Yep. Ralph leading the outside lane, Korn in tow. Gabe's going to jump to the outside, see if he can't go around Robin and JD. Diesel's going to suck right up to the back of Robin's car. Gabe out to lead at the moment. He's going to drop it back down in front. Gabe Griffin back to the lead. Ralph Connor going to try to bring it back around the outside. Ralph's kind of running about a lane and a half off that wall, and man, that is fast. It looks like, man, it's a dead heat down the backstretch. Ralph's got the lead at the moment. Fast repairs are out the window at this point. They are not allowed to use a fast repair after 10 to go. Gabe back to the lead, but for how long? Ralph drops. Oh, Korn tries to get back in. Luckily, Gary had a place to kind of slot because he about cleaned out Gary. Gave a little loose off corner. Three wide by Ralph. Korn loose in the middle. They still hang on to it. Ralph rides behind Robin, JD, and Gabe. And Gary's going to try and pull Korn back to the front yet again. He's trying to get anything going. Gary's going to have to pinch like hell to pull him back in.
Just look who snuck up into the top six.
I see old pit road Ron up there. With that right front damage, I don't think he's got a car to win, but I think he can easily pull off a top 5. He's just got to stay real close on the draft.
I'd say it's all going to come down to how bad the top 4 want to get around the leader.
Still the top 4 are single file. 2x from about diesel back. Korn goes to the high side. Sometimes I feel like if you go to the high side, give yourself a little bit of an air gap to where you can kind of come back down, get right in the draft. This car kind of takes off.
Now we got Aiden and Gary hooked up on that outside line.
I see that as well. Cap with him. The silent assassin.
We know Aiden can push.
Yeah. The silent assassin tries to sneak forward. Ron almost looks like he's 3 wide. Gonna have 5 to go when we cross the line. I'm seeing some twitching on that bottom lane. Top lane looks like it's locked in right now, but I've been wrong before on that statement. We watched Justin Bell go for a ride earlier from that lane. Luckily not touching anything. Gabe continues to lead. We're going to see where JD makes his move with 5 to go. Bill, how many green white checkers we got tonight?
Hold on.
I didn't even think to check it. But I was going to guess it was 3, but... Aiden goes to the high lane. Justin Bell trying to follow. Aiden doesn't really have any close help yet. We've got the lap car of James Phillips creeping ever so closer to going a lap down here. 4 laps to go.
The event rules page, it doesn't show any.
Yeah, it never does. I usually have to go out to like the league session. I'm gonna guess it's probably 3. They're going to pass James right here.
There are 3.
Okay, that's what I thought. So starting to get a little dicey back there. Top 4 are clean. Three laps to go. I gotta wonder what Robin and JD are thinking at this point. I'm sure there's some discussion happening as we speak. The question is, what do you do?
I'd wait till coming down the backstretch on the last lap.
Yeah, the Flying Fossil said to hell with it. He's going to try to go for the front. He's going to set up early. It's going to go too wide for the lead at Talladega. Phil Connor to the outside. Or, sorry, Ralph Connor. Too many Connors in one session. So Ralph takes over the lead with Gary in tow. But then we got Dustin Ray coming around the outside with Aiden behind him. Now we're going to start to see that leapfrogging, and it's going to be all about how long can you get the or how long before you can get the momentum going. Dustin going to drop right in front of Ralph, and he clears himself. He doesn't hang on to it, heads it into the wall. That's a dead car. Aiden Haller to the lead right now. Now Eric Cap. Yeah, the silent assassin takes it to the lead. But is it a lap too early?
I don't know. That top line's got 4, and we got 4 strong.
Oh, we're
cars.
3 wide across the start. We are official. Oh, Eric Cap gets turned. He saves it. Ralph Cotter to the lead. Is he a sitting duck?
Yes.
JD goes to the high side. Robin goes with him. Eric Cap throws the block. Oh! My God, what is happening right now? There is wrecking all around this track. Gabe's dead. How many people aren't going to finish this race? Robin's looking. Robin to the outside. Robin to the lead. Can she hold it down through the tri-oval? It's going to be close, and Robin's going to bring it home. My God, what happened? There's so much to unpack. We're going to come down and take a look here. So Ralph's 3 wide. He's good. Justin Bell, I think, I don't know if he gets bumped. Nope, Justin just looks 4. Oh, and then he gets a bad bump from Gabe. Does he keep it off the wall? Not too bad, not too bad. So let's come back to here. There was an incident in 3 and 4. Gabe goes around. Gary keeps it rolling. And I think that was pretty much it. So I think we go back live.
Did you watch Robin save when the first big wreck happened?
No, I missed it. What lap was that?
I think it was on the backstretch. on the white flag lap, she was well below the yellow, trying to get away from everybody,
Oh yeah.
and never lifted.
Actually, let's do this. We're gonna go out the cockpit view if everything looks correct here. Nope, that is not. We'll go off the nose. We'll just play it from her view. We'll play this out, and then she's already in the interview waiting, and we'll grab her in just a second. She goes with JD, and you're gonna see Eric Cap throw that block. Yeah, she was way down there. Yeah, Justin,
And her
it
foot never
happens,
came
man.
off the throttle.
No, I don't think she lifted. And then Ralph's all by himself, so yeah, she's gonna go to the high side. And that's all she wrote. Ralph started to kind of come back, but she already had the speed. So, all right, let's get the results up. We need the race results, not the practice results. We'll get rid of the timing tower. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab this. And then we're going to grab first place. Well, you show up for one round and you win.
Was I not supposed to do that? Like go below the yellow?
I mean, you were avoiding a wreck. It'll be up to determination.
I didn't feel like I passed anybody, but I know there was. I guess I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, it was fun though.
I mean, it's still a win. Walk me through the.
Actually, the official ruling on that, Robin, is you were forced below the yellow and you did not advance your position.
Thank you. Oh, thank goodness.
In front of JD. Anyway.
There you go.
Well, I kind of thought that would be the case, but I don't know. I got a little nervous there, so.
I guess walk me through the last lap a little bit, dear.
Well, the last like 5 laps, JD and I were like, really, we were communicating like the whole time, telling each other like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. If this happens, if that happens. So him and I were working really well together as a team, and then all hell broke loose, and we were kind of just like, well, I guess what happens happens, and then I was coming back up and he's like, go, go, go. Because I don't think that he was in the draft at all. So I just kept going. And that's all she wrote.
I mean, it worked out for you. You didn't really lead any laps except for the last one, but that's all that really matters.
That's the one that matters.
I guess they'll think twice before they invite you back for Talladega week, huh?
Yeah, probably. It was fun though.
You can race with us anytime she wants.
I think there's some guys in here that don't want her to show up, Phil.
I mean, I haven't been doing too bad this week in racing.
I've been ain't got a mark on it.
Well, true.
Yeah.
True. But well, nice win, dear. Anybody you want to shout out before I let you go and talk to JD?
I would like to shout out JD because him and I worked really well as a team. Korn was in there too, chatting us up. You for broadcasting, Phil for doing the race control, Korn for putting on the race. And yeah, that's all I think.
Alrighty. Well, I will let you go, and I got to get JD now. So congrats on your win.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. That was the wife, everybody. Now we're going to grab the man who says dreams go to die here. He took... What in the hell is happening to this man? I think his dreams just died by finishing second. Or, I'm sorry, third. That would be the one, JD McHaley. You led 4 laps. Finished third tonight. Had a fender bender.
Was it only 4?
Only 4.
Oh my gosh, it felt like I led like 20.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like forever around here, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh. So, sorry, this is the part where you asked me questions, sorry.
Yeah, walk me through that whole last lap. I mean, it would look like sheer fucking chaos.
Well, Robin and I were really clicking, and she's always really good at Talladega, so I'm always happy to partner up with her. We were just doing real good. Gabe did a really, really good job. I don't know what happened on that last lap where Ralph and company just came flying up. I don't know. I don't know. They must have just synced up real good. But at one point we were like, okay, we're just gonna wing it and see what happens. And then there was a wreck going into one. We both managed to avoid it. Then on the backstretch, I get a really good run, and I'm gonna put it in the middle. And I think it was Eric comes down to block, and I get into him, and I didn't want to. I never want to wreck Eric Cap. He's like the cleanest driver ever. So I apologize for that, but I couldn't even get off of him in time.
Yeah,
and definitely don't want to do that. But then Robin gets pushed down, I think, and I was just giving her room, and I was like, well, let's just give her a shove then. Maybe if I can get a run, I can get around her, but if not, I'll just push her up there.
right.
And that's all she wrote. I mean, it's Dega on the last lap. There's always last minute things happening, so you never know what's gonna happen.
Well, it's always kind of nuts at Dega last lap, I feel like, regardless. Doesn't matter what car it is. It's like assholes and elbows the last, 2.6 miles. Boy, this car is miserable to try to pass. But for a while there, I think I figured out the draft. I was able to shoot up there a little bit and make little passes here and there, like one by one. I was actually moving up in the tri-oval at some points, and that at least got me up there. I mean, it worked out for you. I thought you were going to make a run at Ralph for second, but I think you were too far back, didn't have the momentum, and come up a little bit short, but still third place, pretty solid.
Nah, I just wanted to push old bestie.
Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to before I let you go tonight?
Well, first of all, Robin, it was a great pleasure to race with you and work with you. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
That all you got?
Yeah, and thanks for putting up the stream. It's always great when you broadcast.
All right, buddy. Well, I will let you go. I'll catch up with you here in a few.
Yes, sir. Oh, and thank you. If I haven't been watching the stream, but I know there's probably people in there cheer for me, so I appreciate that too. Because I know if I'm almost winning at Dega, that's going to cause some kind of craziness.
Oh, dude, when you were leading, it was like, wait a second, JD's leading at Talladega.
Seriously, that's how it is.
Yep. So, all right, bud. Well, good job on the third place tonight. We'll talk to you in a little while.
Bye.
If I can get my thing to work. There we go. All right. Well, it was an interesting night here from Talladega. It makes me not want to run these cars just the way you got to drive them around here, but is what it is. The guys put on a solid run tonight. So shout out to everybody that came out race tonight. I thought it was a damn good race to watch. Even the ending, the last lap was wild, but as far as me, I'm out of here for the night. We'll catch all you guys back Tuesday night. We'll have the last round of the Winston Cup replay. That'll be from Rockingham, since we missed that earlier in the season. And we'll decide a champion there. Kyle Carpenter looks really good coming in the last round. But outside of that, we'll also have the NASCAR Throwback Series next week. So you don't want to miss that either. But until then, everybody stay safe out there. I know it's been kind of wild with the weather, but we'll catch everybody again on Tuesday night. Have a good night, everybody.